Hello Aries, welcome to Three Crows Runes. My name is Jen. Let's do some rune readings. Today we are doing eclipse readings, which means you don't have to watch this only during an eclipse. You can watch this, it's an eclipse day. You can watch this anytime. What this has to do with is something from your subconscious is moving between you and the light, and you have to deal with it now. So we are using for that end bone runes. It's the Elder Futhark on bone. Probably a bovid bone. We weren't sure. And we are using the Fantod Pack. Now, if you don't know what the Fantod Pack is, that is Edward Gorey's divination pack. I'm going to be reading them wrong because I am not using the book definitions. Although if you are an Edward Gorey fan, I highly recommend reading the book that comes with it because they are just as much fun as everything else he wrote. However, they are a bit contradictory and obscure to use as definitions for the cards, and the cards are very evocative as they are, as you will see. So let's start with a card from the Fantod Pack, and you have the urn. Okay. I'm going to start talking about this, but I'm also going to throw down the runes as I go because there are a couple layers of meaning for this. So yeah, something that has... something that has resulted in something that is... I'm sorry, I'm just pulling the runes. Okay, so I've seen this mean the sudden feeling of presence of something that is no longer with us, whether this is a something or a someone. But suddenly this is like in your face, like this is something that is suddenly needing to be focused on and addressed. It's sort of stepped in front of you and you're like, okay, I have to deal with this, even though I thought it was dead and gone, or even though I thought I had laid this to rest and my feelings about this to rest. Here it is again, and I am now needing to deal with it. Something has happened that was sudden and that you can't ignore. Like we have, so the central issue here is the breaking of the day. We have Dagaz, which is the rune of the dawn. It's full illumination. It's your entire field of vision, and suddenly this is in it. It's like right there in front of you. You have to face it. What led up to this is an emergency. Basically, something has come up that you have to drop everything and deal with, and it's going to have to do with this, whatever this was and or is that you thought was put to rest, or whoever. Unfortunately, there may be feelings about somebody who is no longer with you that have suddenly come to the surface and become an emergency for you. But it could also be a thing, like it could also be a situation, or it could be just something that you thought was put to rest and is now taking up your entire field of vision, and you can't ignore it. So what is going to help you? We have Ingvaz. Ingvaz is the rune of active creation. It's about using what you have to control what you can. It is Ing's rune, so Ing's another name for Frey. Frey is the fertility god, so this has to do with actively creating, yang creation. Basically, you have in your hands what you need to deal with this. Yes, it's in your face, but you can construct something. Like maybe if it's like, I'm sorry, suddenly what jumped into my head is the teeny tiny woman story with how she deals with the ghostly voice that goes, "Give me my bone," and she finally sits up and goes, "Take it." So anyway, but it's that kind of thing. It's like, this is unnerving because it's big and in your face, but you have the capability to just roll up your sleeves and get on this. Like, I can deal with this. You can, if it's requiring, respect, if it's requiring something where you need to, do honor to something, you can get on that. You can do that. You can basically, even if it's something like, ritualized, something that's like a minor ceremony or ritual that you can do personally that can put this to rest, if it's something like that. Or if it's something where you just have to like get your hands in there and get something taken care of, that's something that you're able to do. So be reassured that this is not outside of your capability. This is something that, even though it's a bit shocking and unnerving, it's something that you have the capability to do something about, and to really make your surroundings the way that you want them to. What doesn't help is, part of what's upsetting about this is that you feel like your options have been narrowed. You feel like, now I can only deal with this. Like, this is something that I can't do anything else until this is dealt with. And that's very upsetting. And that can stop you in your tracks, even just thinking about that. It's like, this one thing that I don't want to do is the only thing that I can do right now, and that's very upsetting for me, and I feel like I don't want to do anything. So this is Kaunaz reversed. Kaunaz is the rune of the torch or the fire. It has to do with expansion when it's upright, and when it's not upright, it has to do with narrowing of options. In the lower line, that's a fear about that. It's like feeling upset about that. But you don't have like, your options are not limited, like, to the point where you feel like they are. You just basically, no, you know what? I have what I have. I still have, I can breathe. I can do other things where I can, get up and make something happen with this. I can use what I have to control what I can about this, and I can take care of this. And you will, and once you do, the outcome here is we have Manaz, which is the rune of humanity, and your part in it. You will feel like you have done right by whatever this is, or whoever this is in your life, or whoever this was in your life, or whatever this is in your life, or whatever this was in your life. You will feel like you have done honor to it, and you can re-step into your place in humanity, as far as not your place in humanity, but your part of humanity. You feel like you've re-attained your sense of belonging, and you are able to step back into humanity feeling comfortable that this has been put in the right place in your life. And also you are sort of stepping into where you feel that other people have also gone through this, and now you have also. So that, Aries, is your reading for eclipse readings. I wish you all the best with this, and I wish you a lovely day or evening. Take care till next time. Bye.